Welcome to my channel. My name is Pam. I'm a wellness coach that likes to focus on mindset and meditation. This is my first video, so I thought it was only right I started off with my top 3 tricks to keep a positive mindset even in the midst of chaos. So let's get started. Tip number 1, express gratitude. In the morning when the alarm goes off, instead of immediately being grouchy that I have to get up and go to work, or running through that list of things I have to get done today and thinking about how tired and exhausted I'm going to be by the end of it all, I list 2 or 3 things that I am grateful for. Sometimes it's harder than others, and the best I can do is be grateful that the water in my Yeti cup is still cold. And that is enough to get me up on the right side of the bed and out into the day with a little positive momentum. Now, expressing gratitude isn't just a morning thing, it's an all-day thing. I express gratitude for the small things and the big things like they're the same. I'm grateful that there's no traffic on my way to work. I'm grateful it's cool and I get to wear my favorite hoodie. And I'm grateful I have a list of clients that I get to work with that I absolutely love. And I'll do that all the way through until it's bedtime, which sets me up for the perfect night's sleep. So express gratitude all day. Tip number 2. This is probably the most important tip, and it's also probably the hardest tip. It is choose where you focus. There's a quote by Abraham Hicks that says, "Whatever you're thinking is literally like planning a future event. If you're worrying, you are planning. If you're appreciating, you are planning. So what are you planning?" Now, that's law of attraction. So if you believe in that, then that will totally resonate with you. If you are more science-based, then there's a part of your brain that job is to pick up what we're focusing on. So this has happened to all of us. If you choose to focus on, let's say you're buying a new red car and you're going to go pick up your brand new red car after work tonight. You're driving to work in your old car and you're like, there's a red car. Another red car. 4 more red cars just passed me. And you're like, I never thought there was that many red cars on the road. You just didn't notice them before. But now that you're focused on a red car because that's what you're getting, you're going to see all of the red cars because your brain is taught to focus on what we teach it to focus on. Same thing goes with our thoughts and the things happening in our lives. If you focus on the positive things and tell your brain that's what we're focused on, it's going to continue to pick out positive things. And you're going to be like, there's another positive thing and another. Thank you for another. I just keep getting positive things. Positive things keep happening to me. This is great. But if you think negative things and focus on negative things, you get the same result. So choose where you focus. Now, I know, because we are human, there's a lot of things that happen in our lives that we are not in control of. So it's happening to me right now. I'm starting 2 businesses and I'm buying a house, and my relationships with my kids and my sister and friends and coworkers are all thriving. And there is one situation that is not going how I would love it to. And there's nothing I can do about that. It's completely out of my control. So the only thing I can do is focus my energy into the positive and good things that are happening in my life. Not sticking my head in the sand. I'm not completely oblivious to what is happening over here. I'm aware, but there's nothing I can do about that right now. The positive things that I have going on is where I'm going to put my energy and keep building that. And this will correct itself, or it will at least not be as bad by the time I have to deal with it. So it's kind of like there's a storm happening outside. So outside, the wind is blowing, the rain is coming down like heavy, the thunder's booming, lightning is cracking, it is cold. I'm inside in my covers watching Netflix with hot cocoa. I'm safe in here. I'm dry. It's quiet and warm. And out there, it's the exact opposite. So I can go out there, but I'm going to get wet and cold. Maybe it's not that safe, but I can go, or I can stay right here watching my Netflix in my blanket with my hot cocoa. And by the time I have to go outside, that storm will have died down just a little bit, or at least I'll be in a better place to deal with it. So that's what you should do, is focus on what you can control and what needs your attention right now. By the time you have to deal with the negative things, you're going to be in a different headspace to deal with them, and maybe the storm will have fizzled out a little bit. So stay focused on the good. I promise you, it pays off. Tip number 3 is get present in this now moment. I'm pretty sure it was actually in the book The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle that I read. When you are feeling depressed, it's because you're remembering the past. And when you're feeling anxious, it's because you're thinking about the future. But those things can't exist when you're in the now moment. And I have personally found this to be true. Now is actually the only moment we have. We can't do anything about the past, and we really don't know what is coming for us in the future. So just focus on right now. Unless the problem or the negative thing that you're thinking about is happening right now, it's not actually happening. So don't steal right now's joy because you're thinking about what's happening in 5 or 10 minutes. Just be present now and enjoy the person or the people you're with, enjoy the food you're eating, enjoy the job you're doing, and just be here. One of my favorite affirmations is everything is always working out for me. And I truly, truly, truly believe that. There have been moments in my life that I'm like, yeah, that's not working out for me. And there is no way that is going to work out for me. And I can look back now and go, wow, things really worked out for me. And sometimes the bigger picture is too big for us to see what is really falling into place. So just be in this now moment and don't worry about that, and just know that the universe has your back and everything is always working out for you, and it will. So with that being said, I have a bonus tip for you, and here it is. Pick who you talk to and how you talk to them wisely. There's something about people that they almost thrive on problems. And if you let them, they will thrive on your problems, and they will drag you into an entire conversation about your problems. So when there's things going on in my life that maybe aren't favorable, and I don't want to sit and dwell on them because I'm focusing on all the positive things going on in my life, there are people who will ask me about the situation. And I'm like, I don't really want to talk about that. They'll try to get you to talk about it. And I have a firm boundary that it's like, I don't want to talk about it. And if you're going to keep pushing me to talk about it, we just not going to talk. It's harsh, I know. But you have to do that. Because it benefits nobody for you to sit around miserable and dwelling in what is going wrong when there are so many things in life to be happy and appreciative of. So choose how you talk to people and what you talk to them about and how you let them interact with you about your situation. Super important. So I think that's all for this one, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, guys, get your mindset right so you can get out of your own way and achieve all of your goals, and I look forward to doing this for you more often. Thank you. Bye.